Hi, my name is Mr. Dan. I teach 7th grade STEM, and welcome to my classroom. In here we have on display our engineering project that we called Engineering Evolution. And we looked at plankton and how they live in the ocean to kind of model our project. Now, plankton, especially phytoplankton, need to live in the very top piece of the ocean, where the light is able to get in, which is about the top 100 to 200 feet or so. Now, as a plankton, you're trying to stay in that area as long as possible. But the problem is you're too small and unable to move, so you're kind of in a state of constant falling. And the idea is to fall through the water as slow as possible. Now, you might ask, why not just float on the top? Well, the problem is if the plankton float on the top, they actually burn up from the sun's rays. So a plankton needs to fall, but it needs to fall as slow as possible. And in this project, that's what students were trying to build. Now, we couldn't go out to the ocean and test them, unfortunately, but we built a simulated water column. And what students did is they filled it with water, put their plankton in, and tested it to see how long it would fall to the bottom. They took 5 readings for each generation, found the minimum, maximum, and the average. Once they did a generation, they would have to make some changes and then try it again, similar to how evolution works through random mutations from generation to generation. Now, what's interesting is if you look around the room, you'll see a lot of different kinds of plankton. Check out the video that's going on in Mr. Cooper's and Crystal's room, and you can see actual plankton and how crazy and weird looking they are. So these plankton are actually fairly representative of how diverse actual plankton are. Another thing you'll notice is if you go in and check out some projects, find the graphs in there, and students were able to graph from generation to generation. And just like evolution, you'll notice that some generations were very successful and some were not. Because evolution is not good at picking what's good. All it does is make some changes and the most fit individuals will survive. Thank you for coming on in and checking out our projects, and feel free to stay as long as you like. I appreciate it. Thanks.